so that I could hear your experiences with misogyny and nerd.
So I worked at game shops in my early 20s. And I just remembered I wrote a personal narrative about it during my master's. After I got the job, I rushed over to the jerk's house to share the news with him. Long story short, he was not thrilled. Turns out he held a lot of resentment over someone, not him, let alone a girl, getting the replacement job filling him helping run his magic tournaments. He immediately jumped up in comments like, you know, you just got the job because you're pretty and have tits, right? If I ever left for work from his house, he would go with something like, have fun going to my job. I wish I were being facetious. The amount of sexist remarks I endured throughout the course of the next year and a half I stayed working part-time there only got more creative and cavalier as they slipped from his mouth. Not only did I have them from him, but generally from any guy who came into the store. They would ask about cards, take one look at me, and assume I had no idea what I was doing. Luckily, my constant contact with the cards and my knowledge with the product eventually would win out. Of course, certain customers got more used to my being there after a while anyway. However, there were always new customers coming in and out of the game store like that. I had to, in some way or another, prove my knowledge of nerd stuff to them because of my gender and physical appearance. One time I came in for work, and one of the working space areas was this picture that the owner left laying around. My immediate reaction was to write, "This is sexist and isn't funny" on the bottom of the printout, so that's just what I did. So just pause and zoom. Later that week, he reprinted another copy of it and posted it on one of the store bulletin boards used for tournament information and events for the store. I eventually left that specific game shop because my boss became progressively more verbally abusive and ultimately screamed at me in a store full of customers over something inconsequential. The same night that I quit, I started my master's program.